What does free mean? According to Webster's International, me and a bunch of other people, it means you don't have to pay for it. It means that regardless of what the other person does for a living, and how badly they want your little bit of money in their own pocket, free means you don't have to do anything more than ask for it to receive it. Free seems to have undergone a sea change since the invention and inventiveness of the internet. Now, it means you can waste plenty of your valuable time chasing information that you thought would solve a problem and that you were led to believe was free. Here's an example of what I mean, mostly made up. That will give my sense of humor an outlet if it doesn't do anything else constructive towards eliminating these misleading cyber offerings. I'll tell you what I've learned for free. If you do what I tell you to do, you'll make $1 billion in one light year. You will have the tools to cure any disease known to man or beast. You will learn how to open even the most secure bank vault with just a smile. But first, you must sit through the most boring 45-minute video you can imagine. You must be so anxious to cut to the chase that you will be ready to strangle the maundering announcer if you could just get your hands on him. And, when you finally reach the end of the spiel, surprise, the great solution to your problem isn't what you get. Instead, you have an opportunity to spend money and do it before their insane accountant, manager, or mother comes to her senses and quadruples the price. Act fast. You will fantasize about making it so hard for the announcer to take another breath that he will give you the combination to his lockbox just for the privilege of being permitted to enjoy some of God's cool, clear, gasp, air. And does the Almighty over-deliver? Not only are you allowed to taste this succulent atmospheric gift and learn how refreshing it is to be conscious, but every cell in your body will spring into action to keep you alive, no matter how mean, stupid, and ugly you are. No, friends, that's just how generous the Creator is. He won't make you opt in. He won't make you wish you could go to that sunny beach in Spain. He says he lives on while the rest of the world suffers in shame and penury because they didn't buy his product immediately if they want to get the sales price, which can be quadrupled at any moment, etc. If you act now, however, the Almighty will throw in a few valuable bonuses absolutely free. He will let you look at the latest in trees, grass, and flowers. He will let you enjoy the many varieties of wildlife he has put here, and will let you do it for as long as you are willing to stand there swatting mosquitoes, or until the celestial barbecue pit freezes over, whichever comes first. And that's not all. If you choose to upgrade to a gold membership for just a little more wampum, the Almighty will let you look at the clear blue sky all day if you like, or until a bird flies over and makes you wish you weren't looking up at the clear blue sky. If you opt into the Midwest package, you might see a tornado that can level Illinois in one swoop and still have enough energy to eliminate both Michigan and Indiana. Kind of makes you wish that Washington, D.C. were somewhere around Peoria, doesn't it? Or, if you like it hot, get the California package, which will give you hours of pleasure watching wildfires destroying everything in their path. If you don't like it hot, you can cool off in an atmospheric river if a mudslide doesn't kill you on your way to the beach. And, not once, not even for a second, will God make you plow through reams of boring copy to enjoy this stuff. If you act now, you may even be able to drink some of the Lord's own liquid elixir for free. H2O is something you won't be able to describe to another soul until you dump some of it on your new computer. Then your description will be colorful and loud. However, if you manage to convey the clear, cool, watery contents of your glass to your waiting lips without giving your computer a surprise cleansing, you will find that this miraculous taste treat is just the thing to keep your vital organs from shutting down. If you act soon, and your friends and neighbors hope you do, it can even be rendered warm enough that immersing your whole body in it will be a pleasure for one and all. But you'd better act now. Only the supreme power knows when this wonderful elixir will be taken down. People have been willing to pay as much as $1,000 just for one sip of God's healthful elixir. These people, of course, are wandering through the desert with no hope of rescue and don't have a plug nickel among them, but that is beside the point. In fact, I defy you to find one sentence in this entire presentation that isn't. If you do, please tell my family. They think I'm nuts and would be delighted to hear that just one thing I thought, said, or wrote made the least bit of sense to someone who wasn't high, drunk, or sound asleep. For your free definition of free, all you must do is jump to the next page. Yes, I over-deliver there too. I am not going to let you enjoy the fruits of my considerable smartitude without making it so hard and annoying that you will want to visit me at my vacation home, pictured above, just for the privilege of shutting me up, killing me, or sitting on the beach waiting for me to be paroled. Click on the link below, and I will. Ask you to read through another sales pitch that is even longer and more annoying than this one. Demand that you give me your name, address, phone number, and a map of your DNA so that I can A. Give you the thrill of hearing from all my friends who are willing to give me a cut of any profits they make, because I've gotten you to give me your name, telephone number, and map of your DNA. B. 100 useless sales pitches a day right in your inbox. C. The thrill of receiving such bogus come-ons as, your first commission is here, your payment has been declined, and your penis is too small. All right, you probably get that last bit of encouragement from your wife or girlfriend at least a couple times a month, but when you hear it from me, you'll get that news at least 50 times a day, and it won't make any more sense than the sales pitch you're reading now. I promise that if you send me a map of your DNA, and I finally do find the sucker gene, you'll be the first to know. Now, that's information you can use, unless of course you're still lost in the desert, and don't have $1,000 for a glass of water, and don't even have a plug nickel even if water was available, which it isn't. And what will you find inside my informative new ebook, 1,000 Ways to Annoy the Stuff out of folks you've never met, but whose money you'd very much like to call your own. Made-up statistics about your penis for starters. Plenty of heart attack-inducing announcements such as, your credit card has been declined. That one is especially entertaining if you don't remember charging anything. Your first commission of 25 cents is here, and you only have to spend the next 10 hours chasing it to receive it. Yes, we'll make you jump through more hoops than a trained seal, and we will do it for free. So, since you're going to die of thirst anyway, and your heirs at law are a bunch of lazy, useless individuals who wouldn't appreciate a plug nickel even if they were lost in the desert, just give me your credit card number and I'll show them how sweet revenge can be. I'll clean you out so quick, those ingrates who have done nothing but make your life miserable will feel like they are lost in the desert without a drop of water, or $1,000. If you give me an idea of your credit limit, I'll even get anyone with whom you've ever done business to sue your estate, just to find out that everything you owned is no longer available to pay your debts. Imagine how surprised the banks you patronize will be when they find out you're gone, and there isn't anything left in your estate to pay your funeral expenses, let alone the $500,000 you owe them, thanks to me. And it even gets better. If you act now, I won't even let you off this page until you buy something. Or better yet, a lot of somethings. You and all of your friends can press Alt F4 until your fingers are ready to fall off, and all you'll get is more invitations to read more crap about even more stuff you can't use, don't want, or that only exist in my fertile imagination. Yep, we all know that once you whip out the old Visa or MasterCard, you won't be satisfied until you've exceeded your credit limit by a couple of $1 million, and are being threatened with lawsuits by everyone but your bankruptcy lawyer. That's not a typo. Your mother called me this morning and asked if I knew how she could serve you with summons. So, what are you waiting for? Go to http://www.LucilleWouldLoveToRipYouOff.com right now, or you might miss your chance to visit me at Leavenworth. Still not convinced? Just read the 200,000-hour testimonials I just made up. Here's a sample.
Lucille, before I read your book, I wasn't addicted to anything. Since I ordered it, I got so frustrated that I am now addicted to several illegal substances. Thanks.
And,
Lucille, where the hell are you? This is your county sheriff. I've been trying to serve this arrest warrant on you for...
that'll teach me to outsource.